and welcome back to another Battle Cats video. So, I wasn't gonna upload for a little bit, probably till the end of the Fate Stay Night event. However, there's been a new, well, I don't know if it's new, but there's some new things going on that I haven't touched on this account. So we're gonna do some new things. Eggy Cat, I do remember that from my first ever Battle Cats account, so that's been around before, but I don't remember it. So we're gonna start with that because this should be pretty easy. Apologies for last one. I know the last video I uploaded had the music was way too loud on the emulator I'm using, so I will definitely have the music muted because it makes it difficult to hear my commentary. As much as I love this game's music, it definitely has its moments. Why the fuck am I using? Okay. I have the wrong loaded equipped. Not that I was gonna have any issues beating the level with that, but gotta pull out the generalist loadout. I posted a poll on my community tab of my channel for the first time. Never messed with any of that stuff up until this point. But I posted a poll just to test because my videos have been hitting recommended again, and I wanted to see basically just if it would end up hitting people's feeds, and I guess a few people have already seen it, so that's good. Yeah, I do remember this. I do remember this. But I ended up doing a poll posting about Courier Cat. If you guys think he's overpowered, if he's a good unit, or if he's a unit that should be removed or changed. And the majority thus far, it's a 25-75 split towards no. So majority of people clearly aren't happy with Courier Cat's introduction into the game, which is fair, totally understandable. I'm just fucking around with him because I just unlocked him a couple of days ago. Obviously, I hadn't touched the Colossus stages. I will admit his DPS is kind of insane. I will give that credit due. Yeah, he's kind of just a little bit overpowered. I mean, obviously these enemies aren't going to be a concern, but I also got this guy. I don't know if I talked about him yet, but Balrog Cat's Valentine's Day, White Day, I don't know, something about it. And he's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I saw a video on him ranking him, and he was kind of mid, but I think these abilities are pretty good. He's basically just a random debuffer against everything but traitless, and that to me seems pretty usable in a generalist loadout. You know, he's not super good in any specific area, but his damage is decent, his recharge is insane, his price is not that bad, 3,000 is not bad, you can already see him recharging that fast, and he debuffs everything but traitless. Like, I'll just let him run this stage, because he's going to. Yeah, he one-taps the base, he does over 30,000 damage, so it's like, nothing to scoff at. For how fast his attack rate is, that's pretty good. If he ever gets a true form, he'll probably be busted because he'll hit Balrog stats, roughly, probably. There's a couple of other seasonal Ubers that are based on other Ubers that have gotten true form variants, and those ones are always overpowered, always. We're just gonna speedrun this because I want to get this done. I want to unlock Eggy Cat. I don't know. I don't think this stage in particular is how you unlock him. I think this is just a time trial related thing. But there's a couple of other things that I wanted to look at today, and one of those was a new dungeons type game mode where you pick your cat units and they basically get disabled until you rescue them later in the dungeon. It's a ranking based event, so unfortunately there's nothing super useful from it, but there is Dark Cat's Eyes, which I do want to have some. I don't have level 50 units yet because I still haven't beaten the first level of Uncanny Legends, which I will get to for a video at some point. I'm honestly just in the process of farming rare cat's eyes so I can boost my rare cats. There's a few of them that I want to boost. I'm going to start by boosting Courier just because he's an easy carry for farming stages, and I'm at least going to use him for farming stages. But Rodeo Cat, actually, I saw was really good against relics for that stage if you give him the anti-relic talents, that's the word. So I'm probably going to give him the anti-relic talent. Actually, I think I already did. I think I already gave him the talent. He's just only level 31, I think, which is why he's not quite usable for the stage yet. He's got to be at least level 40. So I will definitely boost him. I'm going to start with a couple of other ones I'm already working on first, but I will definitely get towards speeding that because I want to get into Uncanny Legends. I want to start it. I know there's so many stages I have units I could beat. It's just that first stage is really tough. With the current units I have, I could probably beat it if I gave myself the time to put that together a loadout. But it's just not a fun stage for me, really. I'm not in any rush after all the grinding I did to beat Stories of Legend. I'm not particularly in a rush to beat or even get through Uncanny Legends because those stages are just ridiculously high tier difficulty. And I kind of want to just go ahead and get all of the Legends true form, start beating the Growing Strange. Yeah, Growing Strange. I've already beaten it a couple times. I have a couple Elder Cat Fruit Seeds. But I want to get some Relic true forms before I bother doing Uncanny Legends, as well as doing the... Oh, there you go. I got Eggy Cat. There you go. So I guess it is a random drop chance from this. There's deadly difficulty stages and merciless stages that have true forms for the units that are really good. And just the other day, I wish I would have recorded it, but honestly, the stage wasn't that bad with my current units. I got Major Leaguer Cat's true form, or Little Leaguer Cat, whatever you want to call him. I beat the Alien Queen and unlocked the Relic Queen stage, which apparently I would be able to beat with my current units, but I didn't want to rush through that. So I held off on that. I'm gonna wait to do those stages till I actually beat the first stage of Uncanny Legends because I don't really want to uber scum my way through. I want to actually, you know, skillfully put together a loadout and grind the levels that I need instead of ending up, because if I speedrun a lot of these stages, I'm gonna end up being later in the game than I should be for how low level my units are. Like, I've got a set loadout that's really good that I enjoy, but other than that set loadout being hypermaxed, I haven't really touched much else. Just this weekend, I grinded a bunch of cat fruit stages because I usually avoid doing those. They're extremely boring. But I did a bunch of cat fruit stages in order to try and get some cat fruit to level up and evolve a bunch of my... Oh, I got a rare ticket. There you go. Cool. I'm going to hold on to that rare ticket because we're going to do a big draw at the end of... Easter Carnival is out. Oh, do I want anything from this? I don't know if I want anything from this. Royal Fest is even... Oh my god. Full Bloom Kenshin, area attacks and knockback versus Angel is meh. Area damage versus zombies and reds, that I definitely don't need. The normal version of that's probably better, especially with the true form. Kamakura, Rabbit Champion Satoru, slows traitless enemies and immune to wave damage. That, but see, long range immunity to wave doesn't make sense to me. You're already a long ranger. Why do you need immunity to wave damage? Because waves aren't going to hit you if you're a long ranger. Although 100% slows traitless is not terrible, it's not a niche I don't have yet. But there is brainwashed cats, and I haven't gotten any, and I really want some. So maybe that'll be a play. There's also Royal Fest, which, oh my god, I really want. Double chance of a legend rare. 1 in 150, huh? Princess Cat. Long range wave area attacker who weakens red angel and zombie enemies, plus is immune to relic curses and stops zombies from reviving. That's kind of a weird niche. Mini wave attacker who weakens 3 types is pretty decent. But Thaumaturge is an easy... He also kills zombie as zombie killer. So Thaumaturge is just an automatic this, but cheaper. Black Cat, I already have the White Rabbit, actually. I don't have Thundia. I don't have Nurse, and I would like Nurse. Just for the floating stages should be nice. Ku, I will absolutely take Santa Ku. Oh, this is Spooky Thundia. Yeah, no, she's meh. Black is already way too power crept for me to need any more anti-blacks. Angels and Aliens for Santa Ku is not a bad niche, though. Aphrodite's in here. I still don't have her. I really want her. I don't have her yet. She's one of the best long rangers in the game. Other than Mamitomo, which I already have. Kenshin, 100% knockback versus Angels. Pharaoh, Rika. Massive area damage versus aliens and zombies. That's not bad. That's not a bad niche. Although I do already have an anti-alien zombie Uber. War God Kaihimi, I already have her. I got her during my Legend ticket draw. If you guys saw that video way back in the day, that got a couple thousand views. Aquabuster Saki, I actually have this one as well. First Love Mercia exists. Might dodge red and floating attacks. Oh, so they gave her a trait. They gave her a trait target. See, I feel like the only thing that made her good before was the fact that she was a trait list target. I feel like that was what made her good, because I have the original Mercia. Chen Haunters, I have no idea who this is. 100% knockback and curse versus angels and Aqua. See, that's a unit I might want. It's a spammable unit too, because it's from that set. Huntress Terran. Savage Blow Chance with rapid short cooldown sounds great. great. Extra damage to colossal enemies. See, Chronos is one I also want, but I don't know how I feel about Wedding Chronos. Long range area attacks, obviously same. It's probably the same as the other Chronos in terms of range and stats wise and attack damage, but she does debuffs, just like the Balrog version that I have. And then obviously there's your legend rares. I have this one. I have this legend rare. My consensus is good. Good for her niche, but not good as a generalist. Shitty. Really good for his niche. Super good in general. The worst in the entire game. Worse than some of the Ubers. Really, really good for making zombie stages free, but not really great in general. Lumina makes aliens no longer a threat for the rest of the game. Somewhere in the middle, not that great, not that terrible. The best legend rare in the entire game right here. She's niche, but she's really good. And the one that I actually want right here is, I think, Sakura, her name is. No, I have Sakura. It's another one. But this one's the one I want. She has a chance to crit, breaks barriers, has a long-ranged attack, she's tough against metal, and she stops zombies from reviving. She's a really good generalist, and I really want her. But other than that, I think that's a good look. I haven't hit Royal Fest in a long time, but double chance of legends and having seasonal characters come in here is super tempting. I'm not even gonna lie. I think the smart play though is probably just to do Fate Stay Night. Probably. Easter Carnival sticking around, so I might be able to get an 11 draw on that, possibly. But I don't know if I want to do an 11 draw on it necessarily. I'm not particularly fond of any of the units that are in it other than the super rare units, so we'll see how she goes. I'm obviously going to hit Fate Stay Night because I don't have any of the Fate Ubers on this account. I got a new rare. What was it? Eggy Cat, right? Yeah. Eggy Cat. Angels are slowed. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I think he has a true form stage, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's plow through this because I guarantee it's not going to be that hard. And then we will move on to something next. And the things I want to show off is a bit of Legend Quest because I haven't recorded any Legend Quest yet. That is something I've done before on this account. My Legend Rare is level 40, but getting more Legends Cat's Eyes will be great because I can get her to level 50 once I beat the one stage that I can't think of the name of. Oh, there's Aku in this stage? What? Did they change Eggy's true form or did he never have one? What? Okay, well, I need to get my anti-Aku Uber out then. I did not think this stage would... I mean, obviously it's not going to be difficult in any sense of the word, but... Aku still doesn't have treasures. That's the big concern with Aku's, is that they still don't have treasures, so... They're kind of just... You gotta deal with their current health and attack power. Eggy Cat's kind of a beefy boy. If this is the expert stage, the insane stage might actually be a bit of a challenge for me. Which I'm all for. Which I am entirely for. Worst case scenario, if it's more Aku enemies, I can definitely beat... I can pull out the one anti-Aku unit that I got from beating the Cyclone. Let's Bahamut Cat this, because this is actually like slightly challenging for an expert stage. Sheesh. He has a slow effect too. It's a bit rough. Nice Bahamut Cat got another hit. And he's probably going to get a third one based on timing. Yep. Nice. This stage might actually be quite difficult. I might actually have to treasure out of this depending on how difficult the secondary stage is. I did not expect the expert stage to be difficult at all. Not exactly struggling in any sense of the word, but... I expected my generalist unit to absolutely shred this stage. And it's definitely not going that way. And that'll be the killing blow, yep. That was relatively challenging. We'll see if we get the true form just off the bat, but obviously if I can beat the follow-up stage, I will. I'm curious if it'll be deadly, the difficulty of it. Well, there you go. No true form. Is it insane? It is insane. What do I have for anti-Aku? Let's take her out and put in right off the bat. Mataratsu, where the fuck is she? Oh yeah, I got Grand Lucifer as well. I guess I forgot about him, huh? Should probably put him in. Because he's good against Surges, so he's actually good for Akus. He doesn't have any trait, I don't believe. Oh no, he is good. He's strong against floating and Aku, so he does more damage. Yeah, we'll throw him in there. And then... yeah, I'll probably stick with this loaded, I think, to be honest. I don't know if I need a Mataratsu here. Yeah, she's not long enough range that she's gonna get hit by Eggy. That's the thing. We'll try it out, see how it goes. I guess I could have taken Courier Cat out, but we'll see. Okay, right off the bat, I'm getting an Insurge of money, which could be a sign for what's to come, I suppose. Angel enemies is not what I expected to see, I will admit. Definitely did not expect that, or I would have bought Mamitomo with me. Which, to be honest, I probably should have anyway. I've just been using Balrog, Lovestruck, Greater Demon. I call him Balrog because that's what everybody fucking calls the true form. But Mamitomo is definitely one of the best generalist Ubers I have. Given that she's level 40, I kind of obviously like her a lot. She's got that long range, high DPS, even against non-traded. I'm going to take my sweet time getting money here before the actual stage starts, because I want to see what we're going to get. If we're going up against Aku and Angels, then we shall see, I suppose. Send out my Ubers. Okay, so it's just Angels. Of course it is. Not me bringing out the anti-Aku because the first stage had Aku in it. Just for the stage to not have Aku in it in the follow-up stage. Oh, that's rough. Bad timing on Bahamut Cat. He's probably not going to get a hit here either. Actually, I think he did. Okay, well, this stage is definitely beatable with Mamitomo, 100%, if I do end up losing this. Which isn't necessarily likely, but you never know. I find Angels are an easier type to deal with than Aku, so I don't know why it's the follow-up stage, to be honest. They could have just boosted the Aku units and flipped it around, made the Angels in the first stage, and it would have probably been just as easy. I'd like to get Lovestruck Greater Demon, but unfortunately they have a backliner right now, so I don't really want to put out any close-range Ubers. It's not going to do much for me. Pizza Cat getting a long-range strike is huge. Getting a Surge attack is also huge from Lucifer. Not a bad unit for what it is. I thought Lucifer would be bad, but he's not only cool looking, but his attack is actually quite useful. So, no complaints with Lucifer, actually. I got him up to level 30 as soon as I could. Because I wanted to showcase him, but there just really wasn't much to showcase him with, because I'm just in the middle of the Aku realms right now. Like, I haven't gotten far enough into it. I beat Mount Aku, but I haven't beat the follow-up stage yet. Excusez-moi. Well, Eggy Cat, I'm probably going to get your true form, sir. I have 4.5 million XP. I will probably get his true form during the video. Yep, there you go. That stage, I would argue, was easier than the Aku stage. Not that difficult at all, to be honest. Send up Bahamut Cat here to finish things off. Balrog Cat's insane for his damage, though. Look at that. Oh my god. There you go. Eggy Cat's true form, an extra 30 cat food. I will take it. I am now over 1,000. So I need 1,750 in order to do... No. No, that math is wrong. 2,250 is what I need to do 2 guaranteed draws. So I don't know if I can hit that much, but... Suffering Spring is probably gold lucky to get G. No, it's not. Oh, there's 20 stages. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to jump cut that. I'm probably not going to play the same stage over and over again, because I guarantee that's what it is. But we will level up Eggy Cat and get his true form. He's been around for a long time. I just didn't realize he must have just got a true form now. So I guess we're going to see what's going on with that. Easter Eggy Cat. Attack slow, angels still. And it says he was determined to be reborn for spring. He sheds his shell to reveal a whole new self hiding inside. Well, let's see what his true form is. I guarantee it's the enemy. Determined to be reborn, yada 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 yada. Okay. Congrats, he has evolved. Cat has come to completely understand the meaning of Easter. Okay. And attacks briefly slow angel movement. So if I look, Attack slow for a minute. Attack slow. What's the difference between the third form then? Does he get a stats buff? He doesn't have any ability changes or anything. I figured he'd have anti-Aku, to be honest. But I guess not. So that's something. We've got him now. That's definitely something. Titan Cat, sure. Sure. And Fish Cat. I will take it. I'm hoping to get all of my basics up until level 50. But obviously it's RNG and I really don't want to farm those stages, so we're going to pass on that. I've done some of the Holy War, the Holy Grail War, and that. Gauntlet of Servants is kind of fucking hard, to be honest. Because it has, I don't know, there's just, Day 11 I haven't been able to beat yet. It's just Gilgamesh. I started watching the anime, by the way, for those of you who saw the first part of this. I did start watching the anime, so I am familiar with what's going on here. We have Gilgamesh, Rider, or this is Rider, sorry, Lancer, Archer, and Saber. I had seen. I'm watching Fate Zero right now. I'm almost done Fate Zero, but I saw the other one, the second one in the saga, Facing Danger. Yeah, sure. Watch me fail Facing Danger. Every once in a while, I just fuck it up for no reason whatsoever. This has got to be the easiest stage in the game if you have a guaranteed critical hitter, though. I don't have a guaranteed critter, unfortunately. But that's okay, because this guy's got talents max on crit, so he's high enough up that it doesn't necessarily matter. And as long as I have my Uber, I can stall, which I'm an idiot and didn't do that, so that's okay. We might fuck it up here, to be honest. Just get a crit. Just crit him. Just crit him. You're fine. Okay, she's gonna get hit by that. Yep, that's gonna hurt. And then we're gonna have to get a crit here. Yep, there it is. Figured it would happen. It was bound to happen from something. And then you send Bahamut Cat to finish. That was a bit rough. If I was smart, I would put Seaside Naneko in here because she's guaranteed to crit, so she's just a free win on this stage every single time. Alrighty. Well, I have one more thing I want to show you guys, actually, before we move on. Although I will go to my cat units quick for a sec, because I want to show you guys all the units I've true farmed. I true farmed a bunch of them. I actually true farmed a bunch of my rare cats and a couple of true forms that I was recommended to grab. So I'm gonna work on getting all of them eventually. But I did get Elemental Duelist. I got his true form finally, and apparently he has a target angel, which is great. That's actually a good niche. I got, who else? Weed Whacker Cat, great for anti-zombie. Apparently he has target Aku, which I didn't know, and now I do. So I will definitely be getting that when I have the NP for it. I'm putting it into something else at the moment, but as soon as I get the chance, I'll be doing that. I got Catalite, which I need that for Cats of the Cosmos. I'm in Cats of the Cosmos 3. I'm at the end of it right now, and I plan on recording the final Big Bang for a video once I get all the treasures I need. And I haven't had Catalite the entire time. I've had him at level 12. I've never used, what's his name? Rover Cat. Yeah, Rover Cat Mark II. I've never really used him in anti-alien stages. I've kind of just used my generalists and my super rares that have been able to just beam them. I also got Shigon Cat, and that's what I've gotten thus far for this week. So I will be working on the rest of the basic rares, other than Thief Cat, because he really doesn't do much. I don't think Gomon Cat's good. I don't recall. So I'm probably gonna get some other ones soon. I hear Thor Cat's good in 3-star. Archer Cat's actually really good, I've been told, so I should get him. And then I also grabbed this. I was recommended to stop putting it off and to finally get this. I got Rocat. Apparently, the true form really does make a huge difference with this guy. So I got Rocat. His talents aren't super useful necessarily. Cost down is huge, to be honest. But other than that, nothing's super good. I'd probably get defense buff and max that out, because at the end of the day, he's not an attacker. He's supposed to stall for as long as possible. I'm probably going to get Sexy Bathtub Cat's true form at some point. Juliet Cat, I don't care. Bodhivatsa, I do not care. Delinquent is Relic, I know that. Yeah, we're going to actually go to the main menu. If I hit the wrong button and I show my code, I will be upset. Underground Labyrinth. This is something I've never done. So the way this works, for those of you who are curious, is it's basically randomized stages, and you get to pick your units, and every time you beat a stage or lose to a stage, you actually have those units get locked, and you have to re-unlock them during the actual event by going deeper and beating more stages. So, how does this work? How does this work? I'm going to throw my Legend Rare in there, just right off the bat, for funsies. We'll throw in Boa Dual Eraser. I don't know if it's going to lock both of them. I'm curious how it works, right? So I'm just going to start with a really good loadout and then see what happens. Pizza Cat, yeah, sure. I don't want to put all my generalists in, just because I'm afraid it'll fuck me over in the long run. Where is... There he is. You know what, we'll do Manic Mohawk with regular Eraser. And then... Go ahead and put Cyborg Cat, good generalist, high DPS, whatever. No trait target. We'll put in Catasaurus for crit damage. We'll put in Hammerman for general, and we'll do Ubers for the rest because I've got a bunch of Ubers. We'll do Lovestruck Demon because he's fun, and we will go with Mamitomo, and then Bahamut Cat. We'll go with Bahamut Cat for the last one, and we'll see what ends up happening. Who gets disabled and who isn't disabled? We will see, because I'm curious how difficult this is going to be. Right? It might end up being really hard. I might be fucking myself by doing this. You never know. Like, the stages are randomized, but this might be a really easy stage, so I don't... 200,000 base health is a fair amount. We're just going to send out Can and see what happens. I have no idea what to find from this, so don't look for a tutorial. I've never done this, nor do I have any idea what's going to be in the stages. I'm just going to spam Can to see if it only locks Can. I want to see how it works. Yeah, talent max. Okay, we're going to send out our meat shields here. Looks like... Watch Mamitomo get disabled, because I feel like she might. Boop, one shot. Yep. I'm curious if it's only going to disable the units I use, right? If that's the case, then I can work with that, maybe. I don't get any rewards for beating it, just that. Whoa. Okay. I've reached the top 97% of players. Cool. 3% of players haven't even done it yet. Rescue one unit. Honestly, Pizza Cat. This is weird. Can I change my units as I go? Oh, no way. Are these guys locked in? Can I not remove them? Like, can I take them out of the loadout? Yeah, I can. Are they just, like, gonna show up as green, I take it? Oh, that's super neat. That's super neat. I can actually swap out these units, though, that I'm using, which is kind of unexpected. Can I take out my legend as well? Okay, so if there's a lock on them, I can't remove them from my loadout. So now I'm stuck with these guys in my loadout until they get captured. If they get captured... Wait, what? I don't meet the unit requirements? Do I have to remove the can equips? Is that what it's saying? I think that's what it's saying. Okay. I'll throw in another random unit that I don't necessarily need. Fishman Cat. Interesting. Interesting mechanics, that's for sure. And we'll throw Manic Legs in for funsies. Manic Lion, actually. Yeah, we'll throw in Manic Lion. This is such a goofball idea, and I'm all for it. See if it sends any enemies at me. I have no idea. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. The units are randomized. The ones that get disabled are randomized, so it doesn't matter which units I use during the level. I want to put on my legend rare here, to be honest. Balrog, do something funny. You gotta slow. You gotta slow proc. Yeah, Balrog has a chance to proc every, well, not every, but the mass majority of primary debuffs he can inflict on every trait, but it's randomized. So he basically has a 100% chance to inflict a debuff. The thing is, he can inflict multiple at the same time. Okay, so I'm getting cat's eyes from this. I'm really nervous to go back to the main menu. I'm afraid that that's what it's going to do. Okay, I just got to remember to click that button. Rescue one unit, honestly. Manic Eraser. Manic Eraser is more valuable. Yeah. If I'm going to lose these units permanently, that's kind of rough. I need to equip 10 units every time I play, which is kind of annoying. I will admit I can't just go into the level with what I already have. That is kind of annoying. But, I mean, whatever. We can work with it. We're going to throw in you just for some random DPS. Throw in some random special units. Excuse me. Send in some random specials that I don't necessarily need. Because honestly, my primary DPS right now is coming from Can, Fishman, and Pizza at the moment. So that's going to be my go-to for DPS. I'm just going to send Fishman out. I want to rush the base because I want to get these levels done fast. I have to check the recording time here because I don't want it to drag on for too long. Aliens are an absolute non-issue. I'm going to be 100% honest. If there's aliens in here, I'm not worried about it. Can I just kill the base? Like, am I really just going to... Is it really just going to send a bunch of random aliens that I'm just going to keep one-tapping? Might as well start sending these guys out then. Like, what the fuck? And start sending out lions. Am I really just going to beat the stage with Fishman and Lion? Yeah, I guess to show that the difficulty is definitely random. 100,000 XP is kind of crazy for that, though. One unit to rescue. It's gonna have to be Manic Eraser, man. Manic Eraser is a carry unit. Like, I'm just gonna keep rescuing him because he's super useful. That's fine. My Legend Rare is out of the picture for a while, and probably the rest of the run, if I'm honest. Not worried about it, per se. Rare cats. Yeah, we'll go with some rares. I'll put in Gianchi here. Throw him in for funsies. So I can't throw any of those in. Interesting. I guess I don't want to use units that are super good then, right? Because they're going to show up. I'm more likely to have these units show up if I use some good units. I want to try... We might as well use this as an excuse to showcase Easter Eggy Cat. I just got him, so might as well showcase him. And do I want to sacrifice Courier Cat? He's a carry. I don't know if I want to sacrifice him. Oh, wait. I think I can see what units are in the level, right? Oh, I can. I can check before the level starts. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay, well, is my my go-to crit hitter is already disabled because I'm an idiot, so. Well, that sucks. Let's go for critical hitters. Critical hitters. Cameraman has crit. I forgot I gave him the crit talent. Which unit Echo has a crit? Single attack crit. Seaside, that's the one we're looking for. That's the one we're looking for. I like that it locks my unit choices instead of just disabling them like Legend Quest does. See, originally, I thought this would be some kind of Nuzlocke, right? Where if you die on it, like lose to a stage with a set of units, where they would become, a certain amount of them would become disabled. You know what I mean? But I feel like that'd be super challenging to... You know what? This is Eggy Cat's time to shine. This is his time to shine. He's got a decent recharge speed. Let's see what he does. Yep, guaranteed slow. That's not bad. It's actually got really good uptime. Just one of them is enough to perma-slow. That's actually not bad. I like that he has slow movement speed as well. Okay, this metal unit's gonna fuck me. Oh yeah, I'd like to note that Balrog can also debuff metal, which is kind of insane. I think in these stages, if I can recommend anything thus far, bring one meat shield a level. Try to bring one meat shield a level because if you take two, you're guaranteed to lose. You know what I mean? You're guaranteed to lose one of them. So if you only take one, you can keep refreshing it, worst case scenario. Like something like Manic Eraser, for example. I'm always going to refresh him, I think, because he's too good. Like, I can't afford to. I'm going to have to sacrifice the other units. I mean, if Can gets disabled, which she somehow hasn't yet, I'm probably going to go for her, to be honest. Okay. Hey. That works. Oh, I didn't get the chance to. Oh, no. Both of my top DPS users are gone at the same time, and I didn't get a chance to enable them again. Yikes. That's yikes. Okay. I have a good DPS I can use. Have I done Cameraman yet? One. We'll take out Cameraman Cat. We'll put him in. I'll leave Eggy Cat. Oh, I don't have a choice. I have to. What's the actual stage? What's actually in here? A bunch of traitless units? Okay. Okay. Endor Cat. I mean, you can't really go wrong. You know what, Mercia? I'm gonna throw her in here for an Uber because I definitely don't need her otherwise. Definitely don't need her otherwise. And then you know what? We're gonna put in a random unit I don't. Yeah, you know what, lifeguard cats. Sure, I'll throw. I don't want to throw them in there because the next stage I might need something better. Manic flying. Manic flying's a great choice, and then manic island as well. No matter what, I'm getting something good from both of those units. So I have no idea how deep this rabbit hole goes, but hopefully I can beat like 15 floors. I hope I get the chance to rescue a bunch of my units that I've missed out on already. That would be fantastic. I am fighting traitless enemies. Let's just send out these two. Oh, there he is. I need high enough DPS that I can knock him back constantly, and we're chilling. I don't know how strong he is, so we shall see. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Traitless enemies scare me because I have no idea how buffed they're going to be, but these guys are not an issue. Balrog, unfortunately, won't be doing any sort of debuffs, which is his main gimmick, so he's probably just going to end up dying. He's just raw DPS at the moment. I'm not really worried about it. Probably send out Mercia. I'll probably get her a true form at some point as well, because I'm pretty sure she has talents now. Since last I got her, like when I got her like a year ago, she didn't have talents at the time. She was brand new at the time. Damn, it just shit on him. That Rain D just got shit on. Mercia did not get to participate in this level. I'm not even gonna lie. Good job, you helped. 100,000 XP again. What are we at? Top 67%. Oof. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, yeah. I have to choose a cat, so I can't. Oh, I almost saved Eggy. That would be funny. That would be fun. All right, let's check. Remember to check what's in the level before we go into it. Aliens. Great. Great, great. I wish you could see what was in the next level before you. We'll put little eggs in. That's fine. And Psycho Cat is exclusively for aliens, so I will definitely put you in. Catalyte as a meat shield. I'm not really worried about. You know what? Teal egg. We're gonna throw teal egg in for a meat shield. Because apparently they're a decent meat shield now. And then Major Leaguer Cat. Oh yeah, I have to get his true form. I haven't got his true form yet. I feel like I might get Aku's, so I don't want to do that. We'll throw in him. He's a debuffer, so he's only level 10, but he is a debuffer. Suma has a true form, and I will be getting it. I'll probably grind a bunch of Uber true forms. It's just they're so expensive. They're so expensive. Send it. Wow. Okay, so that's what the eggs look like. Now we know. Just, yeah, we're just gonna spam these. I highly doubt this anti-alien stage will be any amount of problematic. So W knockback. Another one. Little Legs is going crazy. Yeah, no, these alien stages are going to be super meh because I've already got all of full gold on every anti-alien treasure in the game, including Cats of the Cosmos 3. So aliens are kind of weak now for me. Are they going to send something at me, or are they just going to sit there? Are they really just going to... These alien stages are fucking terrible, man. Nothing happened. I will take the cat's eye, though. Interesting. Hey, 61%. Looks like people haven't gotten that much further than this. Okay, so what got stuck in a trap? Oh, shiza. I lost 2 of my manics and I can't get them back. That's rough. That is rough. What's in the stage? Crateless enemies? Okay. Well, now's my chance to pull out Vendor Cat. Vendor Cat will do me fine. And we'll throw these guys in just for the sake of getting rid of them. I gotta remember that if I throw a unit away, it's stuck in my loadout, so I might lose a level over it if I throw too many shitty units into the loadout. I lost both my meat shields there. I don't remember if I have Metal Cat, to be honest, on this account. I know I have Gold Cat, which is apparently Gold Cat is a lower drop rate than Uber Rares, which this cat, Gold Macho Cat, has a lower drop rate than Ubers, which is really funny to me. Yeah, I feel like Manic Jamira, sure. Ooh, Maglev? No, I don't want to put Maglev in. Not at level 10. Yeah, sure. I just don't know what to use, like what units to use. This makes me mix up my playstyle a lot because I have to worry about units. I hope that like on floor 10 or whatever that I can bring back save a bunch of my guys is what I'm hoping. I gotta unlock Tourist Cat. That's something I want to do. I got the debuffs on lock. I'm not necessarily worried. If all these stages are going to have 200k health, then shit, I can probably use level 10 units to beat these stages, to be honest. Manic Jamira is just so meh. Such a meh unit. If his wave attack was guaranteed, that would be better. But it's not, unfortunately. Send in Balrog. This looks like it might be the first stage I'm actually going to have a bit of a challenge on. Oh yeah, they got a bit more DPS coming out on me. Yep, I gotta get some damage on these guys. Balrog's gonna die, yep. There it is. There's one. Thankfully, Balrog's gonna be coming in a minute again. Nice. It's the first challenging stage thus far. Okay, we've dealt with everything else. Now I should be able to cat cannon that. Yep. Yep. Balrog, can you tank? Why do these teacher bears not have any health? Nice. Good hit. I'll send in Suma for the first time before he gets immediately locked and I've never sent him. That wasn't terrible, but it was definitely the first scare I've had. Nothing. Top 50%. I hope I can... Oh, wow. That disabled more than half my loadout. Okay. Let's see what the recording's up to at this point. Hold on. We've been recording for 40 minutes. I'm going to call it here. We'll definitely... Oh, shoot. Wait, was I stupid? No, I wasn't stupid. I thought my recording was all messed up. All right. Yeah, no, I'm going to end it here. I might follow up with some more at some point. Otherwise, you'll see me at the end of the Fate Stay Night event when there's a guaranteed draw. So, yep, that's going to be it for today, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.